Okay, one more time for AP Lang. Welcome back. This is now week 8 of our distance learning and our final week. You have the test in just a couple days. You have your AP exam coming up. You should be ready, but don't give up. Don't stop. Keep prepping, keep reviewing, prep yourself, do some practice tests. Time yourself to open up a prompt. You could go back to AP Central any of those past years. Look at any of those prompts and practice writing in 45 minutes. Practice reading multiple prompts. Look at, still in AP Central, look at those past years, the best essays. Try to emulate those best writers, those top scores. Most recently, the 2019, that's the Gandhi one that I put into our team's class materials folder, but the 2018 also, you have material available to you. Use it, prep yourself. You have 2 days, if you're watching this on Monday, to be focused on the things that we learned all year, and one opportunity to perform and write that one great essay. And as I've said in other videos and talking to you guys, I truly believe you guys are ready. You're gonna do great. 100% of you, I think, are capable of passing this. Okay, your scores have shown that in the past, whether it's that you messed up and misunderstood the prompt, or you focused on message more than the rhetorical strategies. Get all those things together, put it together into one good essay, and boom, you are a good enough writer. You are smart enough to read and understand the passage that you are given. You're very capable of doing this, but you need to be ready that day and perform. So I think this is a great opportunity. Don't view it as a fearful thing that you dread coming up. You want to show the possibilities of how high a score you may get. 3 is the minimum. You got this. All right. Important information just came to us last night, and this is a good thing. So if you've already taken other AP exams, and actually I'm hoping that you're watching this Monday morning, because some of you have AP Bio or APES or Psychology coming up in this afternoon or tomorrow, and then our test on Wednesday, and a new feature that College Board is allowing. Some students last week had problems submitting. When you came to the end, that upload process of whether an image, and you need to go to the College Board coronavirus updates page. They will give you all the tips and necessary information doing that exam demo, making sure that you know what your process is going to be to upload, to turn in your assignment. I'd say the best way is to have the prompt on one side of your screen and a Word document on the other side of the screen, and you type away, boom, boom, boom. You're looking at the prompt on this side and the passage, and you're typing, and save. Use autosave. Do not have Grammarly, the add-on Grammarly activated. You need to deactivate that or uninstall that. And then once you have that saved, save it either autosave or multiple times as you're writing. Make sure that you have a good current version, and at the end you will upload that file. If it's a Word file, there seems to be very little problem. It's people that are taking pictures and uploading an image, and that might be true for some of your other assignments. Some of your other subjects that are more prone for you to write and take an image of. Finally, what this update was that I was getting to 3 minutes ago is that if you have a problem submitting, you can now email College Board your response. That's only if the submission failed. So the first process is still as it is in the exam demo. You copy and paste your responses in there, or you upload an image, a PDF, a Word doc, whatever, and you put that in there as first option. If you get a dialog box saying that it received an error, that you did not submit, then at that point it should give you an email as an option. or maybe it's with your e-ticket. I'm not sure. This is Monday morning. We still haven't had this week's upgraded tests, but you will have an opportunity to email your response. It needs to be within the next couple minutes. So this is not like, oh, I tried, let me see if later I email it. That within that submission process, maybe it's just a couple extra minutes, another 5-minute email window. You need to send your response in. So with that, it should give you some extra peace of mind. Okay, if you are stressed, if it happened to you or you heard others that had a problem with submitting at the end of your exam, know that if there's a problem, you will have a backup. You will have that email. You should have your email open anyway because you clicked the e-ticket that came to your email. So once you started the exam there and it opened up your prompt, then minimize your email, have it down there at the bottom, and come back to it if necessary at the end of submission. All right, so this is not that tricky a step. It should give you some peace of mind that the work that you do is going to get to College Board and they'll score it and you'll be awesome because that's how you are, right? Okay, let me see. What else do I have on my notes here? Okay, all right, so some last week testing tips. Look, I've said in recent videos and throughout the year, I think where we messed up early on is not addressing the prompt well enough, not answering those specific things that it's asking of you. Some prompts even tell you that, you know, analyze the rhetorical choices the author makes in delivering this message, and they'll actually spell out the message. They'll give you the author's purpose right there, and the author's message isn't in the prompt. But you got to read that prompt carefully enough to pick up on that. So if you see that that's what the message is, then what were the strategies, those rhetorical strategies, devices, the choices that the author makes? They purposely did this in order to effectively communicate that message that we already established. So in some prompts, the message might be a given and the rhetorical choices are more important to focus on. In some, there's a balance of both. So reading that prompt carefully enough and knowing that you gotta do both of those things. It's rhetorical choices, deliver this message, okay? You could explain how the author does that effectively. Boom, that's a great essay. The prompt itself, this year, you may not have had too many examples. On AP Classroom, there are some examples of this year's prompt structure where it has like 4 or 5 different bullets of this is what you should do. Remember to do this, 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 and this. Okay, that's going to be standard. That's going to be a part of every prompt that you get. So know that, read that, know those in advance, and that saves you those few seconds of, you know, what does this mean? You know what it means, you've read it. So those are just tips on what you should be doing in a good essay. So know those tips. Different prompts. You will be receiving different prompts. You've probably learned this from your other AP exams that you took last week. But in the past, every student in the nation has gotten the same prompt, that Gandhi prompt. Last year, every student got it. Oh, wind acting up. Looks like it's gonna rain again. Okay, so you're gonna have different prompts this time. So what that tells you is don't focus on one time period or one style of writing or one American history topic that you think they're gonna cover. No, they're gonna cover different ones. So jump around. We did Abigail Adams to more recently a more contemporary one. I don't know, I forget. We did the Margaret Thatcher one. That was in the, 2000 or so. So go back through AP Central, look at multiple prompts from the past, and it could be from any time period, any style, any focus. So be prepared for multiple different prompts. And I just think that if you answer the prompt completely, do what the assignment asks of you, I think you guys are smart enough and good enough writers to pass this test, 100% of you. So don't let technical issues get in your way. Don't let, this COVID world that has happened to us give you an excuse. No, this is an opportunity for one good essay, and boom, you pass. You got this, man. All right. Let's see what's on my papelito. Zoom. All right, so we'll have one more Zoom on Wednesday at noon. All right, so your exam begins, the clock starts at 2 on Wednesday. That means you need to log in at 1:30 and do the questions and things that it asks of you. At that point, you're not freaking out because where's the email? Oh my goodness, I need to have the email open. I should have this document open. Or did you print out the review materials that I gave you in our team's class materials from the review? Look at these videos from the last couple weeks, whether the Zooms or the review video that I recorded with slides, and that PowerPoint is available for you, a video within that one. So you have all these resources in Teams. Go and look at those. Study. That's what you're doing this coming week, so that on test day at 1:30 on Wednesday, you have this printout here or this document there. You have little reminders around you, and don't dwell on those. Okay, I don't want you looking at this page front and back and digging for all kinds of things in it, but maybe one little word here or a verb there, tone words are on there, things like that, you know, kind of help you trigger these when you get stuck, and it hopefully propels you forward to keep writing. So the most important part is you keep writing. You don't dwell on looking for the perfect word. You know how it is when you're writing a research paper or an essay or something, and you click on synonyms, and you go through all the different synonyms, and well, this one's not quite right. No, don't do that, okay? Pick a word, close to the right word, the best possible word, and move forward. Keep those ideas flowing. Don't get stalled. All right, what else can I tell you? So we talked about the Zoom. That'll be at noon on Wednesday, so I want to give you ample time after the Zoom to get in your mind focused, in frame, pumped up, as Anthony says. Get pumped, right? Yeah, you got this. So you get the mind right, and on Wednesday, you guys are going to be awesome. I will do one more video probably next week, and probably one more Zoom after the exam, after our pre-exam one. I don't know when we'll do our post-exam one, because some of you may still have tests coming up this week. So probably next week. And we'll wrap up the year. Summer recommendations, depending on where you're going to what class level English you have next year. There will be summer reading assignments, and I'll give you a video on that. We'll talk more about that in the next week. But for this week, you got 2 days. Focus on what you need to do, prep for it. Don't sleep on this essay. I'm trying to give you confidence in telling you that you got this, you're going to pass. But you are going to pass if you have done the things that I've told you up until now. If you have prepped yourself well. Don't expect that, oh, Cruz says I'll pass. I'm good. I don't have to prep. I don't have to study. I don't have to review. Yes, you do. Okay, so do these things in the next 2 days, and I am confident and happy with your results. All right, I'll shut up now. You guys got work to do. Come on, get busy. Click somewhere. Study something. Read. Write. Go.